The Zarketh Empire declared total war on humanity. A declaration so rare it hadn't been spoken in over 2,000 years. They expected fear. They expected surrender. What they got instead was a party. In the 77th cycle of the Zarketh Empire, an edict was issued by the Imperial High Lord himself. Let it be known, humanity has violated interstellar protocols, mocked our supremacy, and dared to expand without permission. Therefore, the Empire declares total war on the species known as Terran. The declaration rippled across the galaxy. Worlds fell silent. Civilizations gasped. Trade routes froze. The Zarketh Empire had not declared war in over 2,000 years. The last species to receive such a verdict no longer existed in any historical record, reduced to cosmic dust, erased so thoroughly that even their name was forgotten. The Council of Varanes, governing the neutral systems, immediately dispatched an emergency envoy to Earth. They expected panic, military mobilization, mass evacuations, perhaps even desperate surrender. What Ambassador Thryslin of the Suvari Collective found instead was a party. He arrived at Earth's orbital station expecting bunkers and bombers. Instead, he was greeted by flashing lights, pounding music, and a massive banner that read, "Welcome to Earth. The Empire's mad at US." Celebration. A human in a chicken costume shoved a drink into his grasp. "Glad you could make it," the man shouted over the thumping bass. "We've got snacks, memes, and an intergalactic dunk tank. Emperor Zarketha's face goes on the target next." Thryslin blinked, his translucent eyes refracting the strobe lights. Do you not realize the Empire is planning to annihilate your species?" "Oh yeah," said a woman in a Hawaiian shirt as she walked past. "That's why we started Phase 1. "Phase 1 of what?" She smiled. "Operation, make them regret picking this fight." Within 12 hours of the war declaration, humanity's response began. It wasn't a counteroffensive. It wasn't a preemptive strike. It was a shipment. The Empire's forward fleet, 3 dreadnoughts, 8 cruisers, and over 40 destroyers, received a massive container dropped directly into their staging sector. Inside were 900 rubber ducks, 4,000 tons of banana peels, an industrial fog machine, 2 million sorry for the inconvenience cards, and a VHS copy of Shrek 2. Fleet Admiral Lord Viexel stared at the manifest in silence. "Is this some form of psychological warfare?" he demanded. "No, my lord," replied the communications officer. "The humans labeled it Phase 1, mildly inconvenient." Phase 2 launched the following week. Holographic prank drones began infiltrating Imperial vessels, sneaking aboard undetected. At random intervals, they blasted Terran pop music from the early 2000s. Wherever the Empire's fleet traveled, echoes followed. Britney Spears, Smash Mouth, Backstreet Boys. Soldiers began reporting hallucinations. Not from poison. Not from sabotage. From sheer confusion. Morale collapsed. On the 15th day of the war, a Zarketh invasion force landed on Mars, one of humanity's many colonies. They found the base completely abandoned, except for a single hovering AI drone flashing a message above the entrance. "Sorry. Mars is closed for renovations. Please try again later." Furious, the commander ordered the doors breached. This triggered the largest glitter bomb in recorded galactic history. For 16 days, every breath, movement, and meal involved glitter. No armor was safe. No machinery was clean. No food processor escaped contamination. Scientists still don't know how it reproduced. Then things escalated into legend. Zano Prime, the Zarketh homeworld, was protected by system-wide defense grids, AI scanners, orbital mines, and deep space interdiction fields. And yet, one Terran cargo vessel slipped through unnoticed. Its cargo was a single goat wearing a sweater. The goat wandered the capital for 3 days. It appeared on traffic cameras, inside the Imperial Hall of History, and somehow, on top of the Emperor's private hover limousine. When guards finally captured it, they found a tag on its collar. His name is Kevin. He is inevitable. That same week, Empire-wide systems were mysteriously hacked. All official government titles were changed to Space Karen. The Emperor himself became Space Karen Supreme, Overlord of Meltdones. Back on Earth, humanity held a press conference. Nia Tran, wearing a hoodie and chewing gum, stepped up to the podium. "We've been monitoring the Empire's reaction," she said, trying not to laugh. "So far, they've wasted 800 billion credits chasing a goat, burned through 3 admirals due to nervous breakdowns, and shut down all interstellar radio because our Rickroll drones keep getting through." A reporter asked, "Is this your military strategy?" "No," Nia grinned. "This is our pre-war warm-up." On day 30, the Zarketh Empire sued for peace. At the Council of Uranus, Emperor Zarketh appeared cloaked in royal robes dusted with glitter, eyes bloodshot, voice trembling. "We humbly request a cessation of hostilities," he read. "In exchange, we offer non-aggression, trade routes, and access to our deep space wormhole charts." Nia stepped forward, handed him a beer, and smiled. "Cool. But Kevin's staying with us." The Emperor nodded. He didn't argue. Historians would later write that no species had ever defeated the Zarketh Empire with fleets or lasers. Humans defeated them with sarcasm, glitter, goats, and memes. From that day forward, whenever a galactic civilization considered declaring war on Earth, they remembered what the Empire endured. Then they remembered Kevin. And they reconsidered.